Fat Joe says BET don't have the money, but MTV still does. Welcome back to the Kenyon Long Show. I'm your host, the Kenyon Long. Well, I'm your host, Kenyon Long. Shouts out to everybody who came out to the show in LA, man. I appreciate that. Photos coming soon. BET Awards, Hip Hop Awards has just been temporarily canceled. Like temporary cancel. You know what that means. Your boss put you on leave and stuff. Your ass ain't coming back. You did something at work, your ass ain't coming back. So BET Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards too is on temporary leave, cancel, whatever you want to say. And Fat Joe gave his opinions about it. He said, look, man, BET, he's seen the money dwindling down. Now, if you don't know about the BET Awards, if you don't even know about BET, I hope you're checking this out, fam. Of course, BET created a hip hop award show because, hip hop wasn't getting enough love at BET when it comes to the regular BET Awards. I mean, of course, it was a lot of hip hop, but you had a little bit of gospel, R&B. So it mixed everything, a little bit of Kurt Franklin, a little Yolanda Adams. You know what I mean? Everybody and their mama up in the BET Awards, right? So you got a lot of Donnie McClurkin, everybody up in there for the BET Awards. But, they created a hip hop award, and I thought it was dope. Man. Like, finally, hip hop got its own award show, classic award show. If you don't remember, Source, I like to say Vibe Magazine was an award show too. Vibe Magazine Awards, Source Awards. That you don't want a CEO, all in the videos, all in the records. Come to Death Row. So I think, we was missing those classic hip hop award shows, man. They be showing love to hip hop. Now MTV, of course, they don't really show much love to hip hop. So BET kind of created something that had its own little lane. And so the hip hop award show, when it first started off, it was dope. But the past couple of years, the BET hip hop awards, man, it's been a little whack, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's been whack, man. I ain't even been checking for it. I know Fat Joe hosted the past 2 years, but it's been whack, bro. And so, the money's drying up. You already know Paramount. A lot of things is happening. And so MTV got the money. They're all under the big parent company, right? These are stations, but they are on a big parent company. But here's the thing, man. It's just like, of course, MTV they have more viewers. They're going to get more money for the budgets. I don't know. I feel like BET was messed up too because they had it in Atlanta. Like, I think last year, right? They had it in Atlanta. They didn't have it out here in LA or Vegas, somewhere random. I think it was Vegas. They had it in Vegas. And it was just somewhere random. And I just feel like it should have just had it back out here in LA. I don't know. It was just a random spot. And I don't know what the production wise goes. It's like, look, let's just save it here. Next place is going to have it in the Dominican Republic. You know what I mean? Let's just film in the Dominican Republic. Let's just film in DR. It's a little cheaper to film over there. Let's just go ahead and film over there. Here, $5. Film the BET Awards. I feel like, you just start pushing hip hop to the side. And of course, I don't like that. So, when you start making changes like that, it just had any kind of artist up there winning stuff, just handing out awards randomly. It didn't even make any sense. I'm just like, all right, bro. Okay. All right. It's like what I learned I just think about this as people who do contests. I had a homeboy who participated in the contest recently. I'm like, bro, you know how contests go. What I hated about contests as a rapper is like, number one, it's a popularity contest. So if you get everybody to click on the website and share you out, whoever got the most gets the record, get the demo deal. Or you bring the most people to the show, for the showcase, and you bring the most people, then you get the demo deal. You get the $5,000, $1,000, $10,000 demo deal, single deal. And for me, I just got it out the mud. I ain't never had like 1,000 niggas to support me. So I just never was a fan of that. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, come on, bro. Let the music stand for itself. I let it sit on its own. And the people in front of it is rocking with, y'all got judges, y'all voting or whatever, and just do it like that. But not everybody got like the whole projects with them. So I was never a fan of contests. I learned what contests do. But then also recently being in LA, I learned what award shows do. Like award shows, man, it's tricky, man. It is slippery. When you learn how the mustard is made, and somebody who interned at the record label at Sony, worked with a lot of artists. I'm just telling you, when you learn how the mustard is made, it'll change your whole perspective. So, like when it comes to like award shows, man, a lot of times is they'll give an award to an artist. If they say, hey, you're going to perform here, we'll give you an award, right? They'll do that. Like, well, okay, cool. Now Glorilla dope. I like Glorilla. But, Ice Spice, Ice Spice, you going to come? You know what I mean? Ice Spice, you're going to be the new artist of the year. You going to come, though? We'll give it to you. So stuff like that happens. That's what we call that little politics, right? And the people, the general public, they don't know. They just like, oh, performing live, Ice Spice, right? No shade to Ice Spice. I'm just not a huge fan. Just not a fan at all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I ain't a fan. You know what I mean? But that's how award shows work. You try to like get people to come perform, and you give them an award. Let's make up a new category. You know what I mean? The best rapper on an R&B song. You know what I mean? They just make up categories, and like to even get deeper, like SEO purposes, man. You know what I mean? Because like social media really like killed the award shows too. I'm letting you know that music is dead in BET right now. That officially, music is definitely dead at BET. But social media really killed award shows too, man. Musical award shows, because now it's all about, okay, well, what people gonna say online. If we had somebody that's controversial that won 6ix9ine, all right, 6ix9ine won the rapper of, and something not rapper of the year. They gonna do that crazy, but they gonna pick up a category, all right, and they win something, or they perform, and people online gonna talk about it. They gonna talk about it. And I just think, so that'll get some clicks. That'll get people talking about it. Now, look, something that happens on stage randomly, that's just viral. That's one thing. They don't plan that. But when it's just something like randomly an artist wins, you're going to have people online complaining about it. Like, yo, man, this is whack. But people are talking about it. And then people start searching. So they start trying to look it up. Now, I can tell you one thing where BT messed up at. And I said this a while ago, just for the structure of BT, fam. Like, straight up. Like, we talking, I've been saying this for like 6 years. Like, some stuff should already have been on streaming. Like, I said BET should have had an app like, I don't know, like 8, 9 years ago. Like, man, why BET don't have an app? So it took them forever to come up with BET Plus. Forever. And my thing is this, when it comes to like the award shows, that stuff, everybody don't have whatever you got, your cable provider, YouTube TV. Like, you just don't even know. If you ain't in a big city like LA or New York or Atlanta or Miami, where they got some billboards, and you so happen to, when BET Awards last year, Hip Hop Awards, I didn't even know. I saw one commercial, I think, randomly. And I don't even watch BET like that. So I saw one commercial. I don't even think in the city, I didn't even see no ads for the Hip Hop Awards show, like billboards, like posters or something on the wall. I ain't even see that. I ain't seen nobody like spray painting BET Hip Hop Awards. That wasn't dope. You know what I mean? Like tagging the wall, BET Hip Hop Awards. Joey Crack got a lie. You know what I mean? He didn't, see Fat Joe to lie about some more stuff. No, that didn't even happen. All right, that ain't even happen. Like, okay, cool. I'm gonna tune into Fat Joe, see what he's lying about on BET Awards. All right, let's go. The BET Hip Hop Awards. So I didn't even know. All right, the social media promotion for BET Awards, it was Hip Hop Awards. It was not that, because I ain't seen it. All right, so I ain't know anybody else I know that's seen it. Like, as far as like the promotion goes, the ads goes, social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, man, X. So I just didn't feel the post. And everything's always around the cipher now. Now I just feel like it's around the cipher. Everything's around the cipher, man. But the cipher, really, I don't know. It's just not the same. It just don't be hitting. Now they switching out. They keeping one beat. Before they used to, switching out the beat now. It used to be just one beat. And I'm like, all right, bro. Okay, all right, okay. So I just feel like the cipher don't feel the same. I mean, it's good to see people like rappers I haven't heard of from North Carolina or whatever, or from the South. I'm like, oh, okay. But it don't feel the same. It just don't feel the same when it comes to the cipher on BET Hip Hop Awards. Just don't hit the same. And so I just feel like BET should have had this available, the Hip Hop Awards on streaming. I don't know, BET Plus on the app, man. I know you can't put it on YouTube per se, maybe you can. They should be owning those rights. They should own the rights. If they got the artist performing, they cleared it with the label. So putting it on YouTube, man, and other than the Cypher, putting it on YouTube, somewhere else on streaming, streaming on Twitch. I know they had Casa Night at the BT Awards, but, streaming it on Twitch and stuff, man, like, I got to meet the people where they are now. Now, look, adults, us, unks out here, we, regular unks. I'm a content creator, all right? I'm different, but a regular unk, he ain't on Twitch, okay? A regular ass unk. He ain't on Twitch, you know what I mean? But you may be on Twitch, or you may check out Twitch a little bit. They do have a TV app, by the way, too. You can kind of just tune in. So I don't know if they were on, I know they were on MTV, VH1, when they did the Hip Hop Awards. I think they do like a simulcast, multicast, but I don't know if they were on Tubi. You know what I mean? Maybe they should have did something on Tubi, man, or Pluto. Like, they should have did something like that. Like, check out the BT Hip Hop Awards. Just put it somewhere. Like the WNBA. WNBA be just putting. Went to my mama's house, man. It was some kind of basic channel, like a basic TV channel, man. And they were like WNBA games. Ion. Yeah, it was on Ion. I was like, what the hell? Like, I'm turning this TV because the TV in the bedroom don't have cable. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to just watch something. I'm looking at my phone, but I need some background noise. I'm looking at my phone. This TV don't have cable. This got regular, like, freaking digital channels. And I see Ion TV. Usually they showing something like shit like Matlock. You know what I mean? And then, I'm like, WNBA. You know what I mean? WNBA on? Oh, they on Ion? Like, damn. How much was this deal? You know what I mean? So, hey, man. Maybe they should have put BT Hip Hop Awards on Bounce TV or something. I don't know. Somewhere they did a deal with somebody where people can see the demographics. So, I don't know, man. I just think this is the end. What I really think this is the end of music on BET, man. Like, it really ain't no music videos no more. They talking about bringing about 106 in Park, but sports. When you bring something back and then try to, like, change the format to a different format, you already know how that's gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see the new video of The Office, man, the spinoff, man, at the newspaper joint. And look, am I mad at it? I'm not in it? Probably. You know what I mean? But it wasn't even hit. And I was like, this The Office? Spinoff? Newspaper? That joint, just saw the comments. Everybody's like, yo, man, this is trash. Trash. So you're gonna already tell this Cam Newton, whatever the old girl is, that I was on her early, man. Now y'all done found out about her. You done found out about my girl, man. So it's all good, bro. But whatever this 106 in sports, you know what I mean? Hey, man, it's the end of music, man. You let me know, man. Is this the end of music? What should BET do? Like, they ain't getting no money from their parent company. What should BET do? Should they try to just move this stuff online to the app? You know what I mean? Or, should they just cancel? Well, it's already canceled. You know what I mean? So, should they bring back the Hip Hop Awards? Think about it, man. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts about it. This is the Kenyon Long Show.